Hey guys, welcome to my channel Sengupta's Creation. I'm Yona Sengupta, your host and your coach, and today we'll be doing the question and answers of the chapter Industries. So it is chapter number 5 of Social Science. We will do the question answers from the book itself. So let me quickly start sharing. And yes, if you like my video, please like and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I am online, you can be with me too. Okay, let me close my window. Okay, so before starting industries, we will have a quick, very quick recap. Okay, first, since we are talking about industries, since we are talking about industries, what are industries? Uh, what happens there, uh, the classification of industries, the factors affecting location of industries, right? Industrial regions and the industrial system, distribution of major industries, iron and steel industry. Then there is the Jamshedpur, where the steel company limited, which is the Tisco. There is then the cotton textile industry, then the Osaka Ahmedabad, the information technology, which is the IT. And these are some of the headings we have learned already. So first of all, what is what is this industry? What is industry? Industry refers to an economic activity that is concerned with production of goods, extraction of minerals, or the provision of services, right? So thus we have iron and steel industry, which is the production of goods, then coal mining industry, which is the extraction of coal, and tourism industry, which is the service provider. Then classification of industries. Industries can be classified on the basis of raw materials, size, and ownership. In raw materials, there are four types. Fir- uh, First is the agro-based industries, which is uses plant and animal-based products on as their raw material, and then the mineral-based industries, where primary industries use the mineral ores as their raw materials. Then number three is marine-based industries, who use products from the sea and the ocean as their raw materials. And at last, number four is the forest based industries. Okay, so it utilizes forest produce as raw materials. So these are there. Then so in raw materials there are four, which means agro based industries, mineral based industries, and marine based industries. And number four is forest based industries. Now next classification of industries is the size can be classified into small scale and large scale industries, right? Cottage or household industries are the type of small scale industries, right? Yes. Silk weaving and food processing industries are small scale industries. Now production of automobiles and heavy machinery are scale industries, large scale industries. So in size we have read small scale industry, it can be classified into small scale industries and large scale industries. Next classification of industries is the last, which is the ownership. It can be uh, divided into four again. First is the private sector, then is the state owned or public sector. Number three is the joint sector, and number four is the cooperative sector. Now, private sector industries are owned and operated by individuals or groups of individuals. Then the joint sector industries are owned and operated by the state and individuals, or group of individuals. Then the cooperative sector industries are owned and operated by the producers and suppliers of raw materials, workers, or both, right? So these are the factors, classification of industries. Now next let us read about the factors affecting location of industries. Now what are they? The factors affecting location of industries are the first, the raw material, transport, land, power, labor, capital, and market. Okay, so this happens. Then there are the industrial disasters that happened once. What happened in Bhopal in 3rd December 1984 around 12:30 a.m. It was an technological accident in which highly poisonous methyl isocyanide, which is the MIC gas, along with hydrogen cyanide and other reaction produced leak out of the pesticide factory of um, Union Carbide, and right. So this is what we are trying to do. Then there is the distribution of major industries. The first one is iron and steel industries. The world's major industries are the iron and steel industry and the textile industry. The information industry, the iron and steel and textile industry are the older industries, while information technology is an emerging industries. Right? Understood? Okay, I'm not going to that. The obviously cotton industry too there is, right. The cotton industry has Ahmedabad, Osaka. Then we move on to the information technology, IT. So these are all okay. Now what we'll do is very important. Now we will do the question answers. Let us quickly do. Okay. Okay, so quickly let us start. So the first question, what is the first question? Tell me. The first question is, what is meant by the term industry? Tell me. You all will tell me today, and I will just write the answers today. I won't tell the answers to you. What is meant by the term industry? Yes. So the term industry, what does it mean? The industry refers to economic activity that is concerned with the production of goods, extraction of minerals, or provision of services. So, can we quickly write? Yes. Again, you want me to repeat? Yes. Industry, what does the term industry refers, or the what is the meaning, what is meant by the term industry? Industry refers to economic activity that is concerned with the production of goods, extraction of minerals, or provision of services. Or this is number one. Okay. Okay, next is, which are the main factors, which influence the location of an industry? Okay, so the location of an industry is affected by the availability of raw material, land, water, labor, power, capital, transport, and market. So again I'll repeat, The location. So what are the, which are the main factors which influence the location of an industry? Just now in the recap session also I told you that the location of the industries is affected by the availability of raw materials, transport, communication, market, labor, water, land, power, capital. So these are the answers. Okay, this is number 2. You can see the answer here. So this is number 2. After number 2, after number 2, there is number 3. What is the question of number 3? It is which industry is often referred to as the backbone of modern industry and why? Okay. So first is which industry is often known as the backbone? It is the steel industry. Okay, now let me tell you, ships, trains, trucks, and automobiles are made largely of steel. And from safety pins to big ships are made from steel. So oil wells are drilled with steel machineries. Then steel pipelines transport oil. Then there is minerals are mined with steel equipment. Farm machines are mostly made of steel. Large buildings have steel framework. So that means the answer, sorry, the answer here is steel. Steel is the backbone. Yes, steel is the backbone. Just a second. Give me a moment so that I can. Okay, first I'll write the that it is the steel industry. Okay, steel industry. So again, this is first one is wait a minute. First one is oil wells. Then the steel pipelines transport oils. Number C is minerals are mined with steel equipment. Number D is farm machines are mostly made of steel and large. And number E is large buildings have steel framework. So this is what we were trying to say. Next, after number 3, what do we get? We get we get number 4. Number 4 is why cotton textile industry rapidly expand in Mumbai. Why cotton textile industry rapidly expand in Mumbai? So let me tell you, cotton textile industry expanded rapidly in Mumbai initially because of the presence of a lot of favorable conditions like warm and moist climate, a port situated nearby to import machineries and easy availability of raw materials and skilled labor were factors behind these. So this is another answer we get. So this is number 4. Okay, so after this is number 5. So what is the answer? What are the similarities? You need to tell me the similarities. Okay, what are the similarities between the information, the technology industry in Bangalore and California? So the answer for this, there are many similarities, like the similarities between the information technology in Bangalore and Silicon Valley in California are that Bangalore is located on Deccan Plateau, and Silicon Valley is, which is the Santa Clara Valley, is next to the Rocky Mountains. Now both have a clean environment. They number 3 is the mild climate throughout the year, which is a pleasant climate. Next is the close to educational, scientific, and technological centers. Next is close to major roads and airports. Next is good access to markets. Next is skilled workforce. And next is low rents and low cost of living. Right? So I think I don't have a place here. Okay, I think I will need place. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4 done. Number 5, let's, this is number 5, right? So this is number 5. Again, do you want me to repeat it? Then I will surely. There are similarities between the information technology industry in Bangalore and Silicon Valley. No need to write this. Okay, I think I can put this here. Maybe this will work. Let's put this somewhere else. I want to don't worry, I want some place so that I can place it here. Okay, you can move on to the next one. I think we can move on to the next one. This is number C. This is number D. So, so again, I am repeating that the first one is Bangalore is located on Deccan Plateau, Silicon Valley, next to the Rocky Mountains. Number D is that number B is both have a clean environment. Number C is the mild climate throughout the year, which is the pleasant climate. Then there is number D, isn't it? Yes, there is also number D here, which is the close to educational, scientific, and technological centers. And then there is E, close to major roads and airports. Then number F, good access to markets. Then there is G, which is the skilled workforce. And number H, which is the low rents of living cost. Okay, so this is placed a little bit. I'll write it down here. Okay, so number two, what is number two? That first is Silicon Valley. Is located in where? Is it Silicon Valley is located in Bangalore, California, or Ahmedabad? The answer will be option B. The answer will be option B, which is California, obviously. Right? Next is, which one of the following industries is known as sunshine industries? Okay, so the options are iron and steel industry, cotton textile, or information technology. So the answer for this is number C, which is the cotton textile. The cotton textile. Okay, next one is number C. The number C is, which one of the following is a natural fiber? Is it nylon, jute, or acrylic? So the answer for this will be B. Okay, I made a mistake here in this. Which one of the following industries is known as sunrise industries? This will not be B. This will be what will be it? It will be C. I'm really sorry. It will be C, which is the information technology. Okay, so I think this is number one done. Now this is number two. Okay, so we have finished number one. Answer the following questions. Next is number two. Take the correct options. We have also finished this. Now is the last number three, which is the distinguish between the followings. Okay, distinguish. Let's see how can we distinguish them. Okay, first, distinguishment is agro-based and mineral-based industry. So the first point you can give is agro-based industries use plant and animal-based products as their raw material, while mineral are mineral ores as their raw material. Number two you can give is that examples of raw materials used in agro-based industries are animal skin and crops, while examples of raw materials used in mineral-based industries are iron ore and limestone. Example of industries in agro-based industries, leather industry and food processing. While in mineral-based industry, examples of industries are iron and steel industry. Right? So I think I have got it. Okay. I'm sorry. This is too much big. So did you see? Next is public so we have learned about the agro-based distinguishment about the agro-based and mineral-based industries, right? Okay. Next is the public sector and joint sector industry. What are the public sector and the joint sector industry? The first point you can give is that public sector industries are owned by and run by the a government, while the joint sector industries are owned and operated by the state as well as individuals. Examples of public sector industries are Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, while the examples of joint sector industry is Maruti Udyog, right? Okay, so I hope you can see them. So please, can you see them? Just a second, let me here. I hope now you can see them. Yes. So now let us quickly move on to the next part, which is the number four, which is give two examples of the following, each of the following in the space provided. So the first one is the raw materials. You can give, what are the raw materials you can give is, okay, first, wait a minute, just a second, give me, sorry, it will be a text, it will be green, let's give, it can be ore and it can be a plant. Next is the end products. End products can be the clothes we wear and a car. Just a second. Clothes we wear. Clothes. Let's just give clothes. Okay, no other name. Clothes and a, a car. Next is the territory activities. First we can give is trade, isn't it? Trade, and then we can give is banking, trade and banking. Next is number five, which is the number four, which is the agro-based industries. It can be food processing and leather industry. Food processing and so it is food processing, and you can say the leather industry, leather industry. Okay, done. Next is the cottage industries. What are the cottage industries? Examples can be cottage industries, it can be basket weaving and pottery. Let's write here pottery and bas- basket weaving. Next is about number six, which is the cooperatives. Two examples of cooperatives. First can be uh, Amul and then the Sudha Dairy. Okay, let's write Sudha Dairy, 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 and the Amul. So I hope it is all done, right? It is all done. Next, we have number five, which is an activity. Okay, so today we will not be doing that activity, and right now we will be ending our class. Okay, so bye bye and have a nice day. Before that, I will be showing you all again. Sorry. Okay, so the first one is what is meant by the term industry. So here it is number one, which is the orange. Just see my cursor. If you can see, you can see, right? Industry refers to this. Okay, now number two is which are the main factors which influence the location of industry. Here it is, the location of industry. Location of industry in the yellow one is affected by the availability of raw materials, capital, power, labor, water, land, transport, and market. Next, number three is which industry is often referred as the backbone of the modern industry. The backbone of the modern, this one, this blue one, you can see my cursor. Steel industries, because the why, the reason is also given. Next is number four, why cotton industry is rapidly expanded in Mumbai. Yes, here it is also written in purple. You can see cotton textile industry is expanded rapidly in Mumbai initially because of the presence of a lot of favorable conditions, warm, and most moist climate and port nearby to import machineries, easy availability of raw material and skilled labor were factors behind this. Next is number five, last one, which is the what are the similarities between the information technology industry in Bangalore and California. Here it is the similarities, some similarities. In pick one, you can see here the similarities between the information technology industry and Bangalore and Silicon Valley in California. These are some given. Okay, so we have finished the five questions. Next is take the correct option. Take the correct option. There is Silicon Valley is located in where? In Bangalore, California, or Ahmedabad. The answer is number B, California. Silicon Valley is located in California. Number two is which of the following industries is known as a sunrise industry? Is it iron and steel industry? Is it cotton textile? Or is it information technology? It is the information technology. So information technology is also known as the sunrise industry. Okay, then you get which of the following is a natural fiber. I hope you can see here. Is it nylon? Is it jute? Or is it acrylic? It is jute. So jute is a natural fiber. Next is distinguish between the following. Yes, I have got it here. Yes, I have got it here. I hope you can see this. Well, the distinguish between agro-based and this one. See my cursor. The agro-based and mineral-based industries and the public sector industry and joint sector industry. Next, after this, we have give two examples of the following in space of raw material is the iron ore and plant. Examples of end products are the clothes and the car. Examples of territory activities is the trade and banking. And agro examples of agro-based industries are food processing and leather industry. And examples of cottage industries is pottery and basket weaving. And the example of Sudha cooperatives are Sudha Dairy and Amul. So all done, right? Let me show you the whole. Yes. Okay, you see this? Yes, this one. Okay, scene. If you want to take a screenshot, let me zoom to page 11. Yes, you can see this. Yes. Okay. Okay. So okay, so this is the end of my class. If you have fun, please like and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I'm online, you can be with me. And in the next class, we will be discussing the activities of the chapter industries. Okay, so thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.